sounds pretty good. Deus Ex in particular is good with the Cloak Clasp, as it puts a bunch of retaining cards in our hand that give us block. Master Reality doesn't really do anything in this deck, which is unfortunately something I find myself saying about this card a whole lot. I really like the concept of the card, it just doesn't often do anything. And Conjure Blade would be nice if we had more energy. It's a nice multi-hit card. Could be good. But I don't have any way to dump more than like 3 energy into it reasonably. I find it a little hard to scale. Let's take the Deus Ex. Give us some energy instead. And for our boss relic, ooh, Holy Water. I haven't seen Holy Water in a little bit. I've been doing too many boss swamps. Holy Water gives us 3 miracles at the start instead of 1. Which again goes well with the Cloak Clasp, although we might have too many miracles at that point. Run into hand size issues. We take Sacred Bark for double potion effectiveness, or Velvet Choker for an extra energy, but only playing 6 cards per turn. And I think limiting ourselves to 6 cards per turn would not be a wise choice with these double flurry of blows, right? So maybe I take the Sacred Bark. Double the potions. We have effectively 3 potions right now to double. Sacred Bark. The Entropic Brew itself doesn't benefit, but the stuff that comes out of it will. So that's nice. And if we're really lucky, we can get our hands on a potion belt. Do that. Sounds heckin' fun. We're doing just fine in regular combats, we've shown. We would like to bomb as many elites as possible, just as before. Looks like the limit is 3. They are 0-cost cards, so we can always get rid of them, but if we're getting rid of them, and not actually being able to use the energy for anything, then they didn't do anything for us in the first place. And we would have been better off taking a different relic, basically. So yes, while we can get rid of them, if we're going to want to do that, we should take something else. Because otherwise we'll run into... Yeah, we would actually have... we would not have drawn Wish on this turn if we had taken the Holy Water, because we would have had 3 miracles in hand, and then there would have been no room for this 9th card. Precisely the situation we want to avoid. Money, money. Alright, now I have Blasphemy so that I can block. This is a reasonable panic button. Panic button into Simmering Fury, because YOLO, I guess. And I'm not gonna full block if I don't do that? Okay. Wait. Or yeah. Perfect. Left path look good? Left path can only fight... Or actually no, it can fight 3 elites. Left path does look good. Although it doesn't get any... I think I avoided it because of the 4 combats in a row and I wanted to get a shop. And then we can reconnect here. So... If the... Yeah. So my choice is, do I want 4 hallway fights and 1 event? Or a shop, 2 events, and 2 hallway fights, compared to, then we join up here. I think I like what I'm on a little bit more. Although with the Wish, 4 regular combats could have been pretty good. Full disclosure, I do have a bit of a bias towards events, and it's partially because it's quicker to do them than it is to do regular combats sometimes. I just want to get through a little bit quicker. Baylor confession for you. Look, let's play 1, 2. Events could be anything. They could even be a combat. And we have an Omamori, so like Mind Bloom would be insane, right? There we go. Figured it out. More stance change, specifically more ways to get into calm stance, is perfect here. Turn wave lets us enter calm if the enemy intends to attack, and we desperately need that. There's another copy here in the shop if we want another one. Though I do like Secret Technique quite a bit, or Card Remove quite a bit. Don't know how to make Scrydex work. You need to find an offensive source. I think where a lot of Scrydex fall apart is figuring out how to damage properly, how to scale up their damage. You need either a card that does more damage as you play it more. Pressure Points is the ideal candidate for this. Or you need something like a Conjure Blade, a Alpha Beta Omega, something like that, to serve as your offensive powerhouse.